The Egyptian sun beat down relentlessly on the ancient stones of the Giza Plateau, casting long shadows across the sand. The air shimmered with heat, and the timeless silhouettes of the pyramids stood as silent witnesses to centuries of secrets and stories. For generations, teams from every corner of the globe have come to study these wonders, hoping to unlock the mysteries of the pharaohs. Each expedition brought new technology, new questions, and a sense of awe at the scale and precision of these monuments. But today was different. Today, a new team, equipped with the latest scientific instruments and a spirit of curiosity, was about to stumble upon something extraordinary, something hidden for thousands of years, waiting patiently beneath the desert floor. Dr. Miriam Khalil, a renowned archaeologist known for her groundbreaking work in Egyptology, stood in the shadow of the Great Pyramid. She carefully examined the latest readings from the ground-penetrating radar, her brow furrowed in concentration as the data scrolled across the screen. Suddenly her eyes widened in disbelief. There, deep beneath the base of the Great Pyramid, a strange anomaly pulsed on the radar display, something that defied all previous expectations and theories. This was no ordinary tomb or hidden chamber. The shape and size suggested something far more significant, an immense structure, larger than anything previously discovered beneath the pyramid. The implications were staggering. Dr. Khalil quickly gathered her team, a diverse group of seasoned archaeologists, engineers, and eager graduate students. The air buzzed with anticipation as she prepared to share the news that could change everything they thought they knew about ancient Egypt. "Colleagues," she announced, her voice steady but filled with excitement, "we are standing on the brink of a discovery that could rewrite the very history of the pyramids. What we've found may reveal secrets lost for millennia." The radar readings were clear. A vast, previously unknown space stretched out beneath the pyramid, its purpose and contents a complete mystery. The team exchanged astonished glances, realizing the magnitude of what lay before them. With hearts pounding and imaginations racing, the team prepared to begin their excavation. The desert wind carried their excitement as they took the first steps toward uncovering what secrets the earth had kept hidden for so long. A sense of anticipation hung heavy in the air, thick enough to almost taste. Every member of the team stood silent, hearts pounding, eyes fixed on the gaping entrance before them. The ancient stones seemed to watch back as if guarding secrets that had lain undisturbed for centuries. As the team prepared to enter the newly discovered passage, they checked and rechecked their equipment, each movement deliberate and careful. The weight of history pressed down on their shoulders, mingling with the thrill of the unknown. Years of planning and preparation had led to this moment. Countless hours spent poring over blueprints, deciphering ancient texts, and debating theories had all been in service of this single, breathless descent. A custom-built elevator, engineered to navigate the tight, twisting confines of the shaft, stood ready. Its steel frame gleamed under the harsh work lights, a stark contrast to the rough-hewn stone that surrounded it. This was their lifeline, their only way down into the darkness below. Dr. Khalil, her hand hovering over the control panel, took a deep breath. This was it, the culmination of her life's work. She glanced at her team, offering a reassuring nod, then pressed the button that would begin their descent. The descent was slow, deliberate. The elevator creaked and hummed as it lowered them, inch by inch, into the earth. Shadows danced on the walls, and the only sound was the steady breathing of the team, each lost in their own thoughts. The air grew cooler, heavy with the smell of dust and time. Every breath carried the weight of centuries, and the musty scent of ancient secrets filled their lungs. Dust motes floated in the beams of their headlamps, swirling like tiny ghosts. After what felt like an eternity, the elevator shuddered to a halt. The team steadied themselves, hearts racing, as the doors creaked open to reveal the unknown. The team emerged into a vast chamber, its ceiling lost in shadow. The space was immense, echoing with the sound of their footsteps, as if the very walls were whispering their arrival. Powerful lights illuminated the space, revealing walls covered in intricate hieroglyphs, unlike any Dr. Khalil had ever seen. The carvings seemed to shimmer in the artificial light, telling stories that no living soul had read in millennia. This was no ordinary tomb. It was a place of mystery, a silent witness to forgotten rituals and lost civilizations. The descent had only just begun, and already the team sensed that what lay ahead would change everything they thought they knew. The sheer scale of the chamber was breathtaking. Gigantic pillars, adorned with strange symbols, stretched upwards into the darkness. The air hummed with an unseen energy. Dr. Chen, the team's geologist, ran his hand over the smooth, obsidian-like floor. "This material is not of any known origin on Earth," he murmured, his voice echoing in the cavernous space. Dr. Khalil moved cautiously through the chamber, her fingers tracing the strange hieroglyphs. The symbols seemed to writhe and shift under her touch as if alive. They whispered of a time before history, of beings beyond human comprehension. A shiver ran down her spine. They were treading on sacred ground. Deeper they ventured, each step leading them further from the familiar world above. The air, though stale, held a faint, sweet scent, like nothing they had encountered before. Then they saw it, a faint, ethereal glow emanating from a tunnel ahead. As they drew closer, the glow intensified, revealing a breathtaking sight. A subterranean garden teeming with life unfolded before their eyes. Strange, luminescent plants swayed gently in an unseen breeze, their leaves shimmering with an otherworldly light. Creatures, unlike anything found in the natural world, flitted through the foliage. This hidden ecosystem, thriving in the heart of the earth, was a testament to life's enduring ability to adapt and survive. The team pressed onward, their path illuminated by the soft, ethereal glow of the bioluminescent plants that clung to the cave walls. Each step forward revealed new patterns of light, casting shifting shadows that danced across the explorers' faces. The air was thick with anticipation, every sound muffled by the mossy floor beneath their boots. The deeper they ventured, the more the cave seemed to come alive, as if the very walls were watching their progress. Ahead, a massive archway loomed, carved from a single piece of shimmering crystal that caught and refracted the faint light. The arch seemed impossibly ancient, its surface smooth yet marked by time, and it marked the entrance to another chamber. The explorers paused, momentarily awestruck by the sheer scale and beauty of the structure, before gathering their courage to move forward. As they crossed the threshold, a low hum resonated through the air, subtle at first but quickly growing in intensity. The sound seemed to vibrate through the stone, filling the chamber and reverberating in their chests until it felt as though the very air was alive. The explorers exchanged uneasy glances, each feeling the strange energy that now surrounded them. The chamber was dominated by a massive, spherical structure, its surface etched with intricate patterns that pulsed with shifting light. The sphere hovered just above the ground, casting a web of luminous designs across the chamber walls. Every line and symbol seemed to move, as if telling a story in a language lost to time. The humming emanated from this sphere, a low, rhythmic drone that seemed to vibrate in sync with their heartbeats. The sound was both mesmerizing and unsettling, drawing the team closer, even as it sent shivers down their spines. It was as if the sphere itself was alive, aware of their presence, and reaching out to them in some unfathomable way. Dr. Singh, the team's linguist, stared at the sphere, his eyes wide with awe and curiosity. He stepped forward, unable to tear his gaze away from the shifting patterns and the hypnotic glow. The rest of the team watched in silence, sensing that something extraordinary was about to happen. "It's communicating," he whispered, his voice trembling with excitement. "But in a language I've never encountered before. The patterns, the sounds, they're trying to tell us something. I think this is a message left here for anyone who could understand." The chamber seemed to hold its breath, waiting for their next move. As Dr. Singh attempted to decipher the patterns on the sphere, Dr. Khalil noticed something peculiar. A single beam of light, emanating from the apex of the structure, illuminated a small alcove on the far side of the chamber. As she approached, her heart pounded with anticipation. What secrets would this hidden alcove reveal? The alcove contained a single object, a pedestal upon which rested a small crystalline pyramid. The pyramid glowed with an inner light, casting shimmering reflections on the surrounding walls. As Dr. Khalil reached out to touch it, a voice, soft yet clear, echoed through the chamber. "Welcome, children of Earth." The team froze, their blood turning to ice. They spun around, searching for the source of the voice, but the chamber was empty. The voice, gentle and melodic, continued to speak. It spoke of a time long ago when their ancestors walked among the stars. It spoke of a great cataclysm that had forced them into hiding. And it spoke of a prophecy, a time when their two civilizations would meet again. Dr. Khalil, her voice trembling, found the courage to speak. "Who are you? Where are you?" she asked, her words echoing in the vast chamber. The voice chuckled softly. "We are the Watchers," it replied, "and we have been waiting for you." The Watchers, as they called themselves, communicated telepathically, their thoughts appearing as images and emotions in the team's minds. They spoke of a time before humanity, when their civilization had flourished among the stars. They spoke of a technology so advanced it could manipulate the very fabric of reality. And they spoke of a terrible disaster, a cosmic event that had forced them to seek refuge underground. The Watchers had built this underground sanctuary, a testament to their ingenuity and resilience. They had watched over humanity from the shadows, guiding their evolution, waiting for the day when they would be ready to learn the truth of their origins. The crystalline pyramid, the Watchers explained, was a key to a legacy that stretched back eons, to a time when humanity was just a glimmer in the cosmos, a legacy that held the potential for both unimaginable power and utter destruction. The choice, the Watchers emphasized, was now theirs. As the team emerged from the pyramid, blinking in the desert sunlight, they carried a secret that could change the world as they knew it. Were they descendants of the Watchers, heirs to a cosmic legacy? Or were they merely caretakers of an ancient power they did not fully understand? The answers, they knew, lay buried deep within the earth, waiting to be unearthed.